Do you ever find your morning jog a bit too easy? We've got something that'll make those activities look like a walk in the park. We're counting down the top 5 most challenging military training programs in the world. All right, time to kick things off with our number 5 spot, a trip to the Middle East, where we find ourselves in the midst of the Israeli Defense Forces Jaibush selection camp. Now, Jaibush might sound like a delicious dish you'd find at your local Israeli restaurant, but trust me, there's nothing appetizing about this. It's a grueling, week-long endeavor where sleep becomes as elusive as the myth of Atlantis. The term Jaibush itself translates roughly to consolidation, and that's exactly what it does. It consolidates a lifetime of physical and mental challenges into just 1 week. Think of it as a buffet of exhaustion, determination, and resilience. But instead of leaving full and satisfied, you walk away emptied out, pushed to the brink of your capacities. And the irony? This isn't even the main course. This is just the selection process. The Jaibush is designed to weed out the weak, the uncommitted, those who just aren't cut out for the IDF's elite units. Those who survive this ruthless selection process are then admitted into the rigorous training programs of the IDF's most prestigious units. But hey, who needs sleep anyway, right? Marching in at number 4, we cross the borders into Russia, home to the formidable Spetsnaz training. Here, pain isn't just an afterthought. It's the uninvited dinner guest that won't leave. These warriors are renowned for their bone-crushing, spirit-testing, hand-to-hand combat training. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. The Spetsnaz have thrown the rulebook out of the window, folks. They've taken the term trial by fire to a literal level. Ever thought of what it would be like to fight while on fire? Me neither. But these iron-willed soldiers do just that. Yes, you heard it right. They practice combat while being set ablaze. Now that's what I call a blazing determination. But don't think it's all about the flames and fury. The Spetsnaz training is also an intense mind game. It's a mental marathon where endurance is stretched and resilience is redefined. So next time you're dripping sweat on that treadmill, remember, somewhere in Russia, a Spetsnaz trainee is doing push-ups in a ring of fire. At number 3, we journey far north to the land of the Vikings, Norway. Here, we're met by the frosty trials of the Norwegian military's Hell Week. The Arctic wilderness, a setting as beautiful as it is brutal, becomes both home and adversary for these recruits. Can you imagine? Battling extreme cold as if it were a tangible enemy, the biting wind your constant foe. The training is conducted in the heart of the country's harshest landscapes, where temperatures often dip well below freezing. Recruits face a barrage of grueling physical tasks, each more daunting than the last. We're talking endless hikes with heavy packs, demanding obstacle courses, and even ice-cold river crossings. It's like the world's toughest workout, but with the added bonus of frostbite. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, here's the kicker. Sleep is a luxury few can afford. The concept of a good night's sleep is replaced with brief moments of rest, snatched in the harshest conditions imaginable. We're talking about sleep deprivation taken to an extreme level. So next time you find yourself grumbling about the cold while sipping on a hot chocolate, spare a thought for these recruits. For them, it's just another day in the Arctic paradise. Or should I say, Arctic nightmare. My friends, our thrilling adventure is far from over. We now dive headfirst into the grueling world of our number 2 program, the notorious U.S. Navy SEALs Hell Week. Now, this isn't a week where the devil wears Prada, folks. Oh no, this is something far more intense. A punishing, mind-boggling, body-breaking 5.5-day stretch of relentless physical exertion that would make even the toughest gym buff cry out for mercy. And sleep? You'd be lucky to catch a wink. The recruits are granted a meager 4 hours of sleep for the entire week. That's less than most of us get in a single night. It's not just about the physical endurance, though. Hell Week is designed to push recruits to their mental limits, too. Navigating tough terrains, carrying heavy logs, inflatable boat exercises, all while battling extreme fatigue and sleep deprivation. It's a test of will, determination, and resilience. And you thought your insomnia-fueled all-nighter was tough. This program is the epitome of the phrase, no pain, no gain. It is designed to separate the wheat from the chaff, to forge warriors out of ordinary men, and to test the very limits of human endurance. And now, the crescendo of our adrenaline-fueled journey, the number 1 spot, the grand finale that will redefine your understanding of tough. Yes, it's the British SAS, or Special Air Service, selection process. This isn't just a training program, it's a saga of human endurance and mental toughness that few can even dare to begin. Now, this isn't a short-lived ordeal. It's an epic 6-month-long marathon that tests every fiber of your being. It all starts with a test phase in the Brecon Beacons, one of the harshest landscapes in the UK. Recruits carry increasingly heavy loads over difficult terrains, navigating through the wilderness in complete solitude. The Endurance, an aptly named 40-mile trek with a 55 lb backpack, is just one of many trials they face. But oh, it doesn't stop there. Surviving the mountains is just the beginning. Up next is the jungle phase in the sweltering heat of Belize, Brunei, or Malaysia. Here, survival skills, patrol techniques, and the ability to remain undetected are put to the test. The environment is as much a foe as any enemy soldier, with disease and dangerous wildlife at every turn. But what truly sets the SAS selection apart is the resistance to interrogation phase. It's the ultimate test of mental resilience where recruits are subjected to simulated captivity and harsh interrogation. It's about resistance, resilience, and maintaining integrity under extreme psychological pressure. Such exhaustive testing and intense trials ensure that only the best of the best don the sand-colored beret and winged dagger insignia of the SAS. With a pass rate often less than 10%, it's the Mount Everest of military training, a peak only a select few can conquer. And that, my friends, is why the SAS selection takes our #1 spot.